What's up, guys? Kingpin Light here, and we got another VannDa song I missed, Queen Bee. Shout out to somebody in the comments that pointed that out. And in other news, I actually just got the pin removed out of my finger. And it turns out this is as far as I can bend it. As you can tell, absolutely nothing. So I think like 3 months of just daily trying to move it until I get it working again. So that sucks. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump right in. I don't have a bunch to say right now, other than yet another beer here instead of the classic Coca-Cola. Oh, and I wanted to thank you guys. I actually just reached 1,800 subscribers. Crazy, right? I didn't even think I would get 1,000 when I first started. So really appreciate everybody who's been supporting. And all right, now let's start. I I'll check after this, but I actually just hearing that little beginning, I want to see what time this song came out. I didn't even check around what other songs it came out with. Um, because he seems like some of his older stuff, I guess, or maybe not super old, but like this Queen Bee from what it sounds like, and then there was Time to Rise, and those sort of songs used a lot more of these classical instruments, I think, versus the more trap beats that he had on Skull. All right, I'm gonna do a quick guess. Queen Bee, CMB talking about females in general, I'm guessing. 'Cause he showed a lot of like women so far, and I don't really see a connection between all of them. Artists, maybe? They look pretty art. Well, this one doesn't really look artsy. I don't know. I'm sure it'll all click together. Damn, he's singing his heart out. I really like that actually. Um, I like connecting songs together. I think you guys have probably noticed that songs and like artists together. The but it's not always about like it sounds exactly like it. It gives me vibes of Creep from Radiohead, where he has that one section where he just basically screams for like a minute. He sings for like a minute, but he's more screaming. This kind of reminds me of that. He's just like letting out all his emotion. Those two lines gave me completely different vibes. So now I don't yet know what the song's going to be about. Women in general, I know that's probably the topic, but see this first line, "Hey Queen Bee, my how you blossom, lady full of grace," sounds like a very pro-feminist sort of thing. Then the next line is he's like chastising women. He's like, "Don't be so picky." So I'm wondering what viewpoint this song's gonna take. I like that flow. I think I've heard it before. I think I've heard him use this flow before, where it's like a rolling rapping style, right? Not super fast, not super staccato, but like almost rolling, and then it leads into small sections where he's singing it out a little bit, and then connecting the next rolling rap. Um, and like I said, I think I've heard it. I can't precisely put my finger on where else he kind of used this flow, but I really like it. And I mean, here he's kind of explaining his good points to, I'm guessing, a woman that he's trying to court. You like that? That's an old saying, court. But by saying he's basically preserving the traditions, which you guys have already told me a bunch about that, the whole Khmer sort of history with music and art, sad kind of history. Said a bug like me needs to collect your pollen, so obviously a metaphor to how bees operate, which goes hand in hand with the name of the song. So he is sort of just I don't know why Nicki Minaj called herself Queen Bee or something, right? But I think that's probably why I connect the two concepts pretty quickly. Ooh, damn! Someone in the U.S. needs to sample that little piece. That beat was dope. That little beat change, that was amazing. Hold on. Ooh, that just sounds so clean. I'm not even paying attention to the lyrics at this point. I'm just trying to say they need to make a beat with just that little sample part, like the entire beat, because that. Oh, I'm good. Um, I just always like to listen to songs and just kind of pick out like I used to make beats. I don't really make beats anymore. I never really got into it where I made like really good beats, but I still always like listen to songs and figure out what portions would be the best to like sample. And I gotta say that little section, the little beat section, be amazing. By the way, who is she? Because she's been pretty prominent in this song so far. So I'm wondering if she's somebody specific like that I should know. Was it like maybe his girl or one of the singers in his collective, I guess, the Made Music or something? And then another thing, like I said, man, even after that second beat change that just happened, I think it's that instrument. That instrument's amazing, and I think the melody it's playing is amazing. But I paused right where he like sped up, so let me just back up to you. Yeah, this whole section. I gotta say, sorry, I got distracted for a second. I gotta say, all of his songs, what I really like too is that he doesn't usually keep one flow, which a lot of artists do. Like they switch flows between songs, right? A lot of like American rappers, they switch songs between flows, so they're not always the exact same, but they usually like pick one flow and stick to it on songs. Now there's a lot that don't, but a lot of the mainstream rappers sort of, you listen to a song and that's the flow they're keeping for that song. So it's kind of cool. I gotta give him props for that, where he's actually switching it up. Pretty much in every song, he has at least one flow like switch up. See, like the beat is really good here, but I gotta tell you, man, those two other sections, top notch. Also, I just gotta say, drinking like a beer and listening to music, just go like peanut butter and jelly. I guess my question should be, who are any of these? Are they like fans maybe that sent videos, or I'm just trying to piece together how they were chosen, I guess. I like that. I like the way he worded that. Love is blind. You said you never be in love. Never been in love. You're my white canvas and I'm your artist. So what I'm getting from those two is maybe she's a little bit less used to like longer relationships and he's sort of like guiding her through it or something. But then he also kind of says, don't be so picky. So maybe she's more of a, I don't want to reuse the word picky, but she's more like keeps to herself almost, like doesn't really go around dating. Alright, I'm gonna back up. Don't worry. I've been pausing a lot this video, but I was gonna say I really actually like that where he said, I'm a warrior, but I'm still shy because your beauty defeats me. And man, that is so true. Like, where you're just like, I feel like the toughest dudes, right? When you fall in love, it's still like, it's like a whole different dynamic, which is how I think most of us figure out that we're in love. We're like, damn, I'm not usually shy, but here I am, stumbling over my words, you know what I mean? Oh, that was actually a really unique flow right here. Like the words were dropping, like the English words that he added felt like they were dropping. And again, I have to like, I visualize music a little bit differently, so sometimes my descriptions may not make sense, but oh, what does that remind me of? Let me listen to it again. I don't know, but it's like at the tip of my tongue. There's another artist that I listen to that's used a similar flow to that. Um, and whenever I listen to it, I'm just like, it's super unique. I don't know why more people don't do it. And like I said, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's almost like he's sing rapping and then dropping the words down. It's completely random, but you know what I just thought about? I don't know if that many people think about this concept. So like when you're learning or even reading a different language that uses a different alphabet or a kanji when you're not used to kanji or that sort of thing, right? Because like for me, I'm relearning Spanish. I used to know it and I don't know it as well anymore, so I'm trying to relearn it. But it's an easy transition, right? Because outside of the accents that they add to letters, they use A through Z the same way English uses A through Z, right? It's the same alphabet. Um, Khmer and Japanese and even Chinese, right? They use a completely different letter set. So one of the things that I just realized is not only do I not know the alphabet, right? Like that in itself is hard to learn a new alphabet or a new sort of writing script. But what about like fonts? Because there's a lot of English fonts that are super different looking, like even for me reading English every day of my life, right? And there's some fonts that completely stylize the writing to look like, where it's even hard for me to read it knowing English, right? Because they do like super blocky or super whatever. And so I'm looking at this font, right? And I'm like, not only do I not know the letter set, but I don't know how the font is affecting the letter set, right? Because you would have to already know how to read a language to realize how a font is affecting the writing. I don't know. I thought that was an interesting thought. I never really thought about it. I think that's probably, I'm gonna let it play out, but it's probably the end of the song here. I wanted to go back to that beat change one more time because I thought that just sounds so dope to me. Yeah, I really like this, but I gotta hear that beat one more time. Where was it? It's like right here. It's like right after this. I feel like I'm going crazy. I thought it was like right there. Maybe it was a little later. Was it right here? Man, I love that. Somebody's got to sample that. But yeah, guys, that was it. If you like that, like, subscribe, and comment. And let's see if we can get 2,000 subscribers, right? Or maybe I'm asking too much. I don't know. But I will catch you guys on the next one.